we got the Rod Run.
Yo, VIP. Let's kick it.
Hi, and welcome back to Luke's Garage. I'm Jason, but we're not at Luke's Garage again today. We're here at the Rod Run in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. What's going on behind me right here at the main intersection right here at the Rod Run? We've already went up top. Now we're about to go into the main show down the bottom. But anyway, y'all go around, we'll go around and see what we can see. Over here you got, up this way you go on down there, and then up the next road to Dollywood. See the island and Margaritaville area back that way. So pretty cool. We'll just walk on down. Go see what's going on the inside here. And then this is the LeConte main entrance down here, and we just walk that area from up top. And you walk down here. Or you can use a scooter if you need a scooter, wheelchair. Alright, we're about to go in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Alright, now we're in. We'll go around this outside area. You know, a lot more vendors are outside here. Lots of shopping that you can do at this show. Like for just about anything you'd want. Really cool crafts and jewelry, anything you really basically want. That's it. This is all your...
It was me.
Little bit of everything here.
Come on, I'll take you. I gotta go. You go with Jordan. How was your birthday?
Those are neat. Look at them lights at the bottom of that. Sold in. Pretty cool. Let's try to get one of these. Whenever we leave, I'll try to take one of these back home whenever we get done, because I should have all the different stuff that's going on this time. There's your vendors and how everything's laid out. And then you got John Schneider supposed to be here, Chris Jacobs, John Schneider, and there was one other person. Who was it? Kansas Nunes. Nunes, I don't know who that is. Pretty cool. And here's your next. It says huge swap meet. Pretty cool. I'll grab one of them on the way out. And we're gonna go in here to the Rod Run, the main hall inside the LeConte. And we got the Rod Run. I'm gonna go off script a little bit than I normally do. We normally just walk around real quick, but I'm gonna go see John Schneider. I think he's supposed to be here right now. And see if he's here or not. Oh, Chris Jacobs is here for sure. I see him.
You know, there's Chevy guys out there, there's Ford guys out there, and there's Mopar guys. It's just whatever grabs you.
We'll see who's all here. Oh, Chris Jacobs and Constance Nunes. But that's pretty cool. Oh, and maybe on the other side though. There's a lot of line on this other side. There he is. And there is the General. Crazy. The man, the myth, and the legend. And this is the line to see John. or bow, however you want to say it. Crazy, man. This is the line. And you got the general behind him, which is super cool. We're going to start in the back corner this time. Just to change it up, we'll start over here. This is what, my 4th or 5th rod run video? I mean, so we'll start in the back corner here. You've always got Dave's truck parks pretty much every year. We'll go across this back wall here. Dave truck parks. Then you got some tools here, and I see a die cast over here. We'll check it out real quick. Pretty cool. All kinds of cool stuff. Red Tool Factory Outlet. Over here was Dave's. As you can see, we're going to walk down through here, and I'll probably hit both sides so that y'all can kind of get an idea when you're walking down through here. This kind of stuff you're going to see and stuff that's going to be around. Classic wrestlers is cool. Got some carbs over here. Got a couple of carbs over here. No, I can't. You got the F100 show coming up in May. And then you got your Triple Crown of Rod, and I'm going to try to hit that if we can in September. That's in Nashville. And then these guys are always here. Man, I really like that Richard Petty right there.
1968. Then Dodge had announced that they were going to have that Dodge Daytona. We were then contracted with Plymouth.
Yeah.
So I was running a car like this. And so I go up to Plymouth, knock on the door, and I said, hey, am I going to get a wing? And they said, no, you know, Plymouth's not doing that. They said, okay, give me a Dodge. No, you're a Plymouth man. And I said, I don't know about that. You know what I mean? If you don't give me a Dodge, I'll go across the street and talk to Ford. They said, yeah, go on. I went over there, and one day we went up right up to the top, cut a deal for a year.
That's right. Not only did Richard drive a Ford Talladega in '69, he won his 100th victory in it.
Plymouth man, his name was White. He came down here by himself, and he said, what's it going to take us to get you back in a Plymouth? I said, a wing. He said, okay. So they went back and designed all the stuff for the Superbird.
Really cool. Exactly. Here's all your show merch here. Show merch. I like that orange hat. Awesome plate vendor. I hadn't noticed him before. This might be new. I hadn't noticed him here at the show before. Of course, on this side, you've got all kinds of more tools to work on cars. If you're looking for any specialty tool or anything basically to work on cars, they're going to have them inside and out. So, cool trailer. I like the way the door opens so you can get in and out your car after you get it parked. Plus, if you was at a show and you wanted to show it all without unloading it, it'd be pretty cool too. Any lug nuts today? Man, he's got a bunch of nuts. And then you got the peanuts over here. See if he's got my sign. There it is still. Woo! There it is. I still don't have it. But maybe one of these days I'll break down and get one. It's porcelain. I think last time it was like 155 or 165. It's pretty cool. I like it, but not ready for it yet. All right, we're gonna go down next row down through here. Radiator Springs over here to the left. And then over here we got things about one. Get another mirror for Zachary's truck. He wants to go with a different style mirror than the one I picked up, so, which is cool. Got the hats over here now. I like this Tennessee one right here. Pretty cool. $20 each. Knives, brass knuckles, anything you need. Oh, I'm gonna have to look over here now. Check this out. That's a cool little display the way he's got it up there. Got these mini poles that you can put, I guess, in your house. It'd be like the big poles outside, but that's pretty cool for repop stuff. That's really cool. That's a good idea for reproduction stuff. Awesome. That's a cool idea. Cool idea. If you're into old signs and stuff, it's really cool. Got people 3D printing some lights here on the spark plugs. It's cool. Very cool. Got some Freedom scooters in here. Look at this. That's a good looking truck right there, let me tell you. But then check out this. King of Customs, Gene Winfield, 1956. Custom T-Bird. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Trans Am was born by the styling department of Pontiac Motor Division, but the styling division called me and asked me to develop some accessories and to enhance the car a little bit, which I did, and I started doing some sketches, and then I contracted Harry Bradley, who was a well-known artist. He did the actual rendering and sketches for me, and we sent those to the studio, and they said, okay, let's go, let's do it. I actually developed the hood in full-size clay and made fiberglass parts and everything. Then I shipped those parts to Detroit and went to Pontiac Engineering, installed the parts and painted them right there. And then they had John DeLorean come down. He came down and he picked 6 out of 7 of the parts that I had designed and developed. In my opinion, the birth of the Trans Am was when I walked in there with those parts and installed them on that prototype car right in Pontiac Engineering, and then I painted them. They furnished the paint gun and the paint, and I actually painted them silver to match. And then John DeLorean, they called him, and he came down the next day, and I was there, and he looked it over, and he was pretty surprised. He liked everything, almost everything I did. It was really great.
Only seen him at one car show a long time ago. Never really met him, but super cool. Everybody kind of pretty much in the car world knows who Gene Winfield was, and Winfield Customs. Man, it's so cool. Cool T-Bird. Man, that's cool. Very cool. Killer posters. Remember we used to go there all the time when I was growing up. I loved to go in there. There in Tennessee Speed Sport. We always went here in Tennessee Speed Sport when I was little. Super cool. You got an Amsoil over here, and then you got a lot of cherry bomb stuff, and then you got your muffler tips and whatnot, like in your normal spot. And on this side, you got like some re-chroming, or 55, 57, smoothed out bumper there, and you got an audio position in here. Memphis audio is pretty cool. Never had any much Memphis audio, but got the new dates for next year. They moved it from April to May for some reason. That's kind of weird. It's always been in April. And my wife's 25th anniversary is this year, and we found this place by coming here during our anniversary, and we've been back every year since. Or I've been back every year since. She has up until the last couple of years. So super cool. We're making our way downtown. We're making our way around. Pretty cool subframe in front ends and the rear ends. Yeah, this is cool. I always like hitting this booth right here. It's got some really cool stuff at it. Very cool rat fink stuff. I like the rat fink kind of stuff. You know that as well as I do. I don't know how much this stuff is, but those are really coming up. Look at that. I think I got the full set thing. Very cool. Oh, that tractor is awesome. It's cool. Love the rat fink stuff. Got it on. Uh-oh. Red lines. Red lines, red lines, red lines. Uh-oh. We give it a shot. Oh, halfway there. I don't know what that color is, but it's cool looking in my eyes. It looks almost like a purplish color. Magenta maybe. Jet thread's not really that bad. I mean, it's got some pot knots here and there, but I mean, it ain't crazy. Pretty cool. The hood. Highway Robber. I thought it was called the hood. Very cool. Nice. Oh, well, he's got a few more cars over here. That's a Redline Club piece there. That's pretty cool. Hemi under glass. Chrome Bay.
How about that?
Been picking up a lot of them King Matchbox lately. They're so cool looking. I didn't really collect them, but they are cool looking. I like these old, oh, it's got road on it. I like the old metal Tonka toys and stuff. Oh man, this is really cool. Pullback too. Oh wow, a little trike action. Made in Hong Kong. Very cool. Oh, I like this. Plastic company. Missing the top. A lot of things missing a couple things here and there, but it's part of it. After we get some of these older cars and toys. Very cool. Very cool, very cool. Alright, we don't need right now anything in here, I guess. We'll go on out and go down. Try to get in there and look here in a minute. They got some Hot Wheels and stuff in here. $5. What is that right there? Is that a big another error on that car? It's like they cut out the whole thing and went down or something. That whole thing is slid down and crazy. I gotta have that. That's a cool era. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that era. The whole thing slid down. Unbelievable. Quick Trip Ferrari 308, $5 in the package. Alright, let's go see what other cars they got out here. I'm gonna get these for sure.
What's going on? Am I getting some?
I don't know. I keep in my house on Mackenzie.
Very long.
What
year's it, Gavin?
He has one and she has one.
2000.
How much are these?
2006 Dodge Ram.
I'm gonna get those. I don't know about these.
There's the headlight.
Alright, we just picked up some cool old black walls in the package and a cool era. Some people that don't know, that hadn't watched the channel much, I do collect Hot Wheels signs and everything else also with it. And we cover everything, and whatever show I'm doing at the time, if you go to car shows and such, I'm into cars, anything, you know, with wheels. And it's like, you go to enough shows and you know that you're going to find Hot Wheels and Matchbox, die-cast period, you know, of some sort at every car show. So you get the best of both worlds. I collect Hot Wheels if you hadn't been here before, so if you're into that. But I cover just about a little bit of everything, but I do a lot of Hot Wheels. This is what we're talking about. There's some more die-cast guys here. Go around in here and look at the die-cast and see what we got. I'll start over here. It says $1.
All this. No problem.
They're probably different prices over here.
If y'all looked at over there, those guys right there.
No, but we go over there every time. We usually find some.
Gotta check them out. Thank y'all.
How much you asked on the Pontiac?
5.
5, okay. Alright, cool. Well, found another couple of dollar cars here. Pretty cool. Pick up them scooters. I want to build on that hover round. I want to build that scooter on a Volkswagen chassis or something. We got that Volkswagen bus. I just think it'd be cool looking. There's those. I don't want to go in there much. I think we went over them on the last video, but they're really cool looking. Really cool looking chain breaker. Call this one. Interesting. Completely one-off car, looks like. Probably hand-built, custom. Pretty cool. Alright, we want to head on across this way. He's got the license plates. We'll look at some of these here in a minute. I think we'll go on across first, then we'll come back and look at some of the cars. We'll look at some of those cars a little bit later. We'll go on down through here first. There ain't much left on this side to go through before we get to the cars. So. We got another Charger here. Kirk's Custom Upholstery and Leather Works, looks like. I want to look at this lighting down here, or I don't know if it's a real lighting or if it's like somebody built it as lighting, but it's still super cool. Let's see what we got working with here. Oh yeah, what we got down in there? Automatic? I always try to check these guys out. They always got some pretty cool stuff. Of course, we got some Hot Wheels right here, right off the rip. How you doing? That's a new Homer. $3 each, 2, 4, 5. There's treasure hunts over there too, regular. Pretty cool models and stuff. How you doing?
How you doing?
Doing great. Yeah, it'll be on the YouTube channel. Thank y'all. Thank you. Very cool. I meant to grab some more cards before I left. I already gave out. I only got like one left, I think. I'm sorry. Trying to see if we can get around here and take a gander at. Ooh, that's some good looking stuff. Look at that front feature. Details on some of these bad boys are unbelievable. Let's see, here's some newer trucks and stuff. That's Black Widow there. Pantones. Good deal on that Pantone up there, $6. You never know what you're gonna see. I've already got a few of them signed, but unbelievable. It's cool. And that Phantom of the Opera.
Let's see the gross half of your face so I can get out of here.
Very cool stuff. See it, really cool models and stuff. It's awesome. All right, let's go across the front here. See what they got here. Looks like some alternator action. All kinds of stuff. We'll go across the front here. Then we'll do the cars there last. Change steering wheel that I'm looking at. 120. Fine.
That name.
Used it. Yeah, I don't want to stick out. Is that using that?
And the swing people are always here. It's cool.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Blue 22. Very cool. Very cool. I want one of those big stickers. They're $8. Just about anything and everything. Straps over here. These are custom car arts. Guy drives them back there. A woman. Well, they draw them back here. That's pretty cool. Then they got intakes and whatever you want to call it there. We got our seats over here. So I'm just taking you around to the vendors real quick. See some more Hot Wheels up here. And then we'll look at those in a minute.
That's what he does.
Yeah, I don't want to be on that. I don't want to be on that.
How much are the loose cars?
How much are the
Those are $3.
$3, okay. Those vans are cool. Where do I get them vans?
Did you see them do it?
Cool, cool. This is cool. Yeah, an old one. No, this is an old.
Oh, sorry. We hit you.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. And I had to have David do this. I got to get the exact same spot. So I think it is.
This is pretty cool too. I like that van.
Yeah, I think those first two have real riders.
I've got a real 64. Well, it used to be his. Now it's 64 Chevy C10 snub nose, little Scooby-Doo bus. So we're into. Well, we got real cars too, but I mean, I love the van stuff. This was like a 10-pack exclusive or something, right?
Yep.
Back in the day, I'm pretty sure. I think I've got the package somewhere out in the shop. I just don't know exactly where it's at. This one's rough, but you know, it's still cool.
76.
Yeah. Right whenever they were switching to black walls.
Yep.
That's pretty cool too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it because it's got the. It's a Hot Wheel.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought that was Johnny.
It was a 5-pack exclusive back in the day. I mean, we got there, and then I'm gonna go look down through here and see if there's anything else on it. Look at this piece back here, guys. If I can get over here to it. He told me I could have this set for $10, so I'm definitely getting that. 1986. Right there, it's got the hot bird. See what he got on. No. Woohoo! And we're going to be right back at it. Sorry I had to stop for a minute. We're going to try to hit this. This is June 4th and 6th. Awesome. Let's see what we got here. Of course, the signs are always a hit. I love the moon eyes. This is always a big hit here at the show. Is these neon signs are awesome. That thing's cool. You never know what you're gonna see here. I'm break down and get one of these days, I think. I think I want to get a Trans Am one though. I really like that other one though. Go out here and look from here. I think we just got I like that one. All you need is the road runner right in front of it, and there's my, I'd like to have that Firebird up there. On a rock and roll. And then here's this. Oh, here's some more Heartless. Over here's some Heartless.
What's up, Jason?
Hey, what's going on? Y'all doing all right?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Doing great. You've
Enjoy your channel.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Look at this. Turbo Man. I might have to look and see what we got. That thing's cool. I'm not jingle all the way. Promo. Turbo Man.
Yes! Yes!
I don't know what year it came out. I'm sure it's on there somewhere. That's what I was looking for. But this is an original. Well, I'm gonna have to try to make a deal on this. Turbo Man in there driving. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to figure that out. That's so cool. You never know what you're gonna see here. Look at this. Crazy. Make sure I got this covered pretty good. I don't know if my video looked like it stopped on me a while ago for some reason. I don't know why. So I want to make sure I got it covered. Sweet, sweet. I'm going to see about making a deal on this Turbo Man, I think, over here. Alright, so we've managed to buy even more stuff. Looks like it's calmed down quite a bit. I've been standing in that one booth for like an hour talking, so I just want to make sure I cover this well, but I also want to talk to people. I talk to a lot of people that's watched the show, and that's really awesome. I enjoy meeting everybody that watches the show. So if you're ever at a show and you see me, it don't matter. Just come up and we'll talk. But I'm a talker, I have to tell you, so we might talk for an hour. Let's do some coverage of the cars real quick. We'll walk around them. Which way do we want to go? Start with this Chevelle here, I guess, as we walk in. Like a nice original example. Convertible Malibu. First muscle car I drove and had was a 72 Malibu. That is super cool. Ooh. I don't know what color that is, but it's cool looking. Whew. That's cool, the way they got that and chopped, and I love the way they did the glass on that. Got the piece of glass here, so whenever it's rolled and tinted, that's so cool. Lime gold, man, that's nice. Look at that setup, it's a nice setup. Ooh, man, that glass is really cool. Very cool. Some Camaro action here. Intimidator. Everything but the number 3 on the door, boys. Really looking car. Ooh, look at this. Man, that's wild. That's some big fenders there. Let me get down this side right here. crazy. Oh wow. I gotta get this on this side too. That's pretty wild. Look how wide that thing is. Unbelievable. That's so cool. I like the exhaust right here too. I didn't even notice that. I wonder if that comes off the other side too. Very cool. Oh, this is like Toy Maker car. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Y'all remember the Toy Maker show on TV? That's what these are. I knew I'd seen that emblem before. I had seen this car and I knew I'd seen it somewhere. I just didn't know where. That's awesome. I now know where it's from. Man, how about some nice big wheels there? Check that out. I'll put a little something in here about him.
I celebrate a way of life, the Toy Maker. Creating one-of-a-kind vehicles is what I do. From concept to creation. Pushing what we build right to the limit. I am the Toy Maker.
Very cool. This thing's crazy looking, ain't it? Toy Makers. Some of y'all may have seen that show on. That's pretty wild looking. Another nice Camaro in here. Look at that interior. I ain't know kind of what kind of meat you're gonna have underneath this one. Look at that. Crazy, man. Look at that truck right here. Nice. We're just gonna check it all out. Tilt front end's pretty cool too. Nice. And we'll finish up with another Camaro over here. Nice. Alright. Now let's see where the next set of cars are. I think I'm going to have to hit the middle. We'll go down this middle section next here. This looks like a cameo style build here. Man, look at that interior now.
This black chassis and all stuff. But yeah, dude, that car's all green.
That's 3 Corvette. Sharp. You got a little T-bird action over here. I want to turn around right here and check this out. 69 Chevy Bourbon. While we're here, man, that interior is awesome. That's cool. Well, let me turn around over here and go ahead and hit this Apache right here. Man, that's sharp. There's an engine way down in there. Man, that's sharp. Check that out. That's cool. Little touch. I like that. I might have to use that on a build. Maybe in the back or something. Man, sharp. I don't know if that's a low car. Shifter. It's cool. Now we're gonna go, I'm sorry. Now we go over here and finish these line up here. Super cool. Look at this Chevelle right here. red in there, huh? I think it's red anyway. It's cool. Little Camaro action here. That's pretty wild. Pretty color. Always like candy apple red. And we got this olive right here. Might as well go over to this Camaro. I'll hit this Bronco, I guess. Coyote 50. Probably got a coyote in it, then I would guess. You think? I don't know. We'll see what this looks like on the inside here. Pretty cool. Very cool.
How's it going?
How you doing? I love it when y'all come up and y'all say hey and we can talk. It's awesome. I talked to 4 people now that watches the show, and that is so awesome. Thank everybody. And if you don't want to be on film, I understand that too. I don't mind at all. Y'all just let me know and I won't put you on the video, but I love it when y'all talk to me whether you want to be on the video or not. Okay, now let's see. We were at this yellow Chevelle. I got to see one other buddy of mine real quick before I leave, but we're going to look at the rest of these cars first. This white truck right here is super cool. I'm a Chevy right over here. Boy, it's a pretty Ford. The color on that is unbelievable. I don't think this camera is going to do this color justice. What is that motor right there? Y'all let me know. Godzilla. That's what I was talking about. It's crazy. Look at that. I bet you can't put a lot of that rubber down on the road with that bad boy in there. It'd be hard to anyway. That is so nice. I love this color. These two colors together, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Love those two colors. Gene Winfield's 56 Custom Thunderbird. Unbelievable. And I did walk around this once earlier, but I have to look at it one more time. There's so much stuff to take in on this car. Those smoothies like that are the same ones I run on my Volkswagen Beetle back whenever me and Daddy restored it. And we painted it. That was before they had what they call flip-flop paint. And we put metallic in our black paint when we sprayed it, and whenever it come out, it would change colors between brown and black. And green, but mostly brown and black. Unbelievable. So cool. And then that wood grain in there is pretty cool too. Alright, now let's get over here to these cars. We got another Camaro here. Really nice. Let me run up through here because they're going to be closing pretty soon. Another Camaro here. Nice Camaro bids. A lot of them. Go over here and check out these trucks in this car. Man, that's a nice looking car right there. 38 Chevy Business Coupe. I like that truck right there too. Very nice. Apologize if y'all, they're getting to the end of the show and I hadn't covered everything. I didn't realize, but I love talking to everybody that watches the channel. So if you see me, just come up. It don't matter what I'm doing. I'd rather talk to y'all. I mean, we'll get the videos either way, but that's awesome. Look at that Chevy truck there. Little Carroll Shelby action on the back of that one. So that must be a nice replica there. Oh, he's got him signed down here too. Very cool. Could be a real one though. I don't know. Oh, that's the show, huh? So he did. It might be. Very cool. And there's that Chevy truck we just walked around the back of. Like the intake there off the old Cadillac. Finish these cars up. Go this way. We'll get around. Go over here and get these Camaros. 67 Camaro. Very cool. Look at them bad boys on the back there. Got the Kragers. Ooh-wee. I like that setup. Probably my favorite one I've seen here, Camaro wise. That's how they were setting them up in the 80s though, late 70s, early 80s. All that. You know, cool setups. The Chevy truck here's cool. Hard to get around some of these cars. You know how busy it gets sometimes. But it's about the end of the show now. Very cool. Galaxy 500 in here. Nice. Ooh, look at this Impala. Nice. I love the wheels on that thing. Let's see if we can finish this up real quick. Oh my goodness, look at this next car. Look at this Impala right here. Look at this Grand National here. What have they done? They widened this thing? Man, look at that. That is so cool. They lowered it. Looks like they widened the fenders. They have crazy wheels on there. That is nice. I love it. Ooh, it's all modern. It's crazy. That is definitely something different. I think he did that one super cool. Very cool resto model. I'm just glad to be able to come over here a little bit because we was... Man, look at that red. You couldn't even walk around earlier, these things. I better finish this up quick because if I don't, they're about to close. Very cool. Here's a really rare Mustang. Somebody was trying to tell me earlier about this thing. I know nothing about them, so if you know, said there was only going to be just a very limited few of these made. Let me know in the comments if you know what this is. But they told me it was really rare. I know nothing about it. It's like the trend right now, the do cantilever suspension. We just did Pony in the Smokies, what was that, a couple weeks ago. And I still haven't learned a ton about them yet.
Built from Ford's GT3 racing program and producing over 800 horsepower, the GTD is one of the most extreme Mustangs Ford has ever created. This isn't just another Mustang. It's a completely different level of engineering, performance, and purpose. A car most people will never even see in person.
So, just something different. Look at this truck right here. Very cool. Very cool. Look at that. That's a short truck. I love that color they've done in their frame and stuff in. That's cool. Oh wow. That color right there is crazy. Hard to explain it. I don't know if it's going to come through camera right or not, but it's like a dark candy apple. Like there's some light. That's like a dark candy apple. It's nice. The reddish color is super cool. And then we finish up over here with a nice little Camaro. the amount of Camaros at the show is pretty amazing this time. There's quite a few of these Camaros. Of course, they're timeless bodies. So anyway, I think that's going to about do us for the show on the inside. I'm going to go see what Pops is doing, but hope everybody enjoyed it so far. And we're going to about to head out of the main show, and we'll probably go hit the strip and go see what that's all about. And we'll try to shoot a little video out on the strip here in a little bit. But we're on our way out now. You can see they're about to close the doors, I think in about 10 minutes or so. And it is basically dead. Me and Pop's gotta go get our food, and then we will go hit the strip is our next deal. All right, we on the way out. Excite. And we're back from the rod run, and here's some of the stuff we ended up picking up. We'll start right here with our loose stuff. Right off the bat, we've got us the peeping bomb here in a real nice blue color. And you've got nice looking red lines on it there. And it's got a nice base there on it. And the headlights work great on it. Very nice shape. Almost looks like a blister pool condition. Then next to that, you have a whipped creamer here. It looks to be complete. The bottom of it there, you can see. Tires are a little worn, but hey, that's pretty cool. Some kids had a lot of track time with that one, I'm sure. And some kid had a lot of fun with this Dune Daddy here. But hey, nice little Dune Daddy in yellow. And then right next to that, you've got the Corvette Stingray red line. And that's pretty cool too. Good little pickup there. Then I collect eras, and this was really cool era. So this is a Troop Convoy here. And I believe this come out of a 5-pack. But if you see there, this side has all white wheels on it. And this other side has the front two in white, and the back wheel is in chrome. And that's a really cool era there. And I just loved and had to pick that up. So I got that. And then right next to it, you've got the Toy Fair 1993 Camaro in chrome. And this was given out at the Toy Fair there. And that's really cool. And that was also the 25th anniversary of Hot Wheels. And there you go. Very cool. And then right next to it, we've got the Toy Fair 94. This was the Demon. And this was the Demon whenever they redone the, in the Vintage series. They took the original casting, ended up, tweaking it and making it into the Vintage series. But this was the one that was given out at the Toy Fair in 94. And that's a pretty cool pickup there. Then next to that, we have the drag truck. And this one actually come out of a 10-pack. I believe it was called California Dreamin' 10-pack. I'll have to, double check, but I'm pretty sure that was California Dreamin'. Exactly. 10-pack car, and the back does open on this. And you can see there's the base. Let me turn it around there so you can see it. So that's a cool little pickup also. Then I picked up this Johnny Lightning here, and I really like the tampo on the side of it. It's the reason I picked it up. It's a Volkswagen T1, but it's got that Hurst shifter there on the side, that cool little Volkswagen symbol with that Hurst shifter tampo, and I really thought that was super cool, so I went ahead and picked it up. It is by Johnny Lightning, so that's cool. And these two are also from Johnny Lightning. These are old Chevy vans there, and if you look there on the side, it's like a more of like the hippie style. I like the way that the deco was on this one, so I picked it up. And I also like the deco on this one. It's got the side pipes there, and it says Van on the Run, and that's pretty cool. So that's pretty cool from Johnny Lightning also. So I had to pick both of them up. That's our loose stuff. And then I had to pick up this Fix and Fill Center Stow and Go. And it's just an awesome piece. I'm not 100% sure if I already got this piece at home, but it's got your Nissan 300. It's got a doozy. Got your Real Rider Baja Bug. Solar. You got your cement truck there. You got your Pontiac J2000. You got your rig. You got your Blazer 4x4. And you've got your Hot Bird, which is the main thing that I really like about the front of this. But very cool pictures on this thing. I don't know exactly if it's all in there. We'll look it up right here in a minute. We'll look at it right here in a minute, but you'll look there on the back. Pretty cool. It's got a 80s Firebird, you got a Fiero, got another, you got your 300 there, you got your Porsche down there, Pontiac J2000, doozy, Solar, Hot Bird, and then your Blazer 4x4, 1986 there by Mattel. And we're going to open it up and see what all it has in it real quick.
Don't go away. We'll be back right after these messages.
All right, we got her open now, and this is what we ended up having. This is our main piece here. As you can see, some of the stickers here, this sticker right here has come off. I think it goes here. But there's your Hot Wheels tempo there. Got your garage there in the front. It goes all the way across. And then nothing crazy underneath there. And then right here's a box full of goodies. It's got all kinds of stuff. There's your lift, got your gas pumps, and your little, this is your diagnostic tester for the car and stuff like that. So that's pretty complete there. Oh, there's a sticker there that's got to go. Oh, that's a cool sticker. Have to definitely figure out where that goes and maybe put that on display. Pretty cool. Got a cowboy there coming out, getting him some stuff. That's pretty cool there. That's what we ended up getting in that box, which is pretty cool. So we'll put that back real quick.
And now back to
Let's try.
We got that put back in the box. And then next we got this T-Bird stalker here. I collect arrows. This is number 88 blue card brown back here. From this one actually come out in 1991. But this T-Bird stalker here has the Javelin, the 28, and all that has been slid down on the car itself. And then the actual red part was not even put in the right position and missing a lot. And it's big chunk there on the side. Kind of like sticks off the car quite a bit. So kind of crazy. I'll try to put one close to it so you can kind of tell the difference in it. But I collect arrows, and that was awesome to find. Then I also picked up this 40 Ford 2-door here. Really nice shape. Of course, it's in the package still. And this one's actually got almost more of a semi-gloss. And I believe I've got a gloss, and I may have a flat. And this one almost is a semi-gloss. So either way, you can open the package because it's damaged. This was from 1981. The package is pretty damaged, so it'd be pretty easy to open that one and have a real nice one for your collection. Next, you have a Quick Trick or the Ferrari 308, whichever one you want to call it. But it's the Ultra Hots. And this one come out in 1983, which has been come out in 84 in the store. Ultra Hot there, and it's got the Quick Trick. And the box is not great, so if you wanted one to open, this would probably be a good candidate to have a mint piece. And next you got this Ultra Hot series of the Wind Splitter, which is also known as the BMW M1. They did rename some of these cars during the Ultra Hot series phase. And this come out in 83, which would have been 84. Really cool piece there. And like again, the box is not too bad on that one. Then next I had to pick up this T-Bucket here. And this is the first color of the T-Bucket. This one actually come out in 1989, right when they were numbering cars. And this was the first one to come out, and this was in the orange there, and it's really cool. So you can open that one if you want. The package is not perfect on that one, but still a pretty cool piece. Then next here, I picked up this Speed Wheels. I just thought that was really cool looking. Little convertible pink Volkswagen there. Pretty cool looking. Don't see a date on this thing. I looked on the back. This may be a lot newer than what I think it is, but it looks really cool, so I had to pick that up. And then I picked up this Matchbox here. I don't collect a lot of Matchboxes. This says Deep Diver. I just love the paint job on this thing, and I just thought it would be cool to put it down in an aquarium and just make a really cool backdrop for an aquarium with that piece. Be cool. You can clear coat and then put it down in there. It'd be pretty cool. And then I got these 4 cars here. Now these were sent to me by my buddy Mike. He knows I collect arrows. And he sent these through the mail. And I actually picked these up right when I got back home, right before we drove to Florida. But right here off the bat, you can see we've got this Ducati here missing the back wheel, which is a really cool piece there. And then next, you have a Ferrari F50. But it's actually a muscle tone. You can see there, this is actually called a muscle tone. But it's in a Ferrari F50 pack, so kind of neat little area there. And then these two right here are kind of like stuck together whenever they took the packages off. But if you'll look there on the top one's missing the Dodge emblems and stuff on it, which is pretty cool. And so that's really neat there to have those. So appreciate that, Mike. I love to get arrows. I do collect a lot of arrows, as you can see. I've already picked up this era, which was awesome, this era, and then Mike sent me these. And then if anybody's ever seen the movie called Jingle All the Way.
Every holiday season, there's one toy everyone has to have.
I want the Turbo Man action figure with the arms and legs that move, and the rock and roll jetpack, and the boomerang shooter.
Getting it is every child's dream. Finding it.
You got the doll, right?
Is this father's nightmare, especially on Christmas Eve.
Turbo Man, you're mine! They're all gone.
Now, it's 2 fathers.
This is war.
One mission. And every man for himself. Jingle all the way.
This is an actual Turbo Man time racer from the gas station 76. If there's a gas stations in the front, but I didn't even know this thing existed. This is from like 1996, whenever this movie come out. Here's your back of it here. We'll open it here in a second, but this thing's really cool. And I've never seen one of these before. And if you've ever seen the movie, Turbo Man is what the movie's about. But it's called Jingle All the Way. And then it opens up here at the top. And we'll take a gander at what it looks like on the inside. And see if I can pull this out real quick and so y'all can see. I'm not 100% sure what all it does, but you can see the deco on it. This is a Ferrari, looks like a Ferrari F40 or F50. I think it's an F40. But it looks like the wheels light up, the top lights up. Looks like the front headlights maybe open and close. I'm not 100% sure. That shifter knob, or that topper, antenna topper on the back is really cool there. Not 100% sure if that does anything, but that's really cool. Love the 76 Racing Product sticker. Jingle all the way. And as you can see here on the bottom, you've got your on and off switch there. And like I said, those wheels, I don't know what they all do. I don't know if they just light up, if it's just like they're down, or if they flip up. But kind of a neat little piece that I didn't even know existed out there. If you're into Jingle All the Way and Turbo Man, that is really cool piece. And then of course you've got your box here. It looks like you've got some instructions here on what they do and time care and all that good stuff. And then this is, looks like a 90-day warranty there. So you got warranted for 90 days on this. And I believe, like I said, this thing come out in, we'll put it right there. Looks like 1990. It says it's dated 1996 there on the back. So very, very cool piece that I didn't even know existed. If you really like the movie Jingle All the Way, and you've already got your Turbo Man, this will give you another something to hunt for if you do collect, you know, movie stuff or car stuff or anything related to the movie and you just really like it. And that's all we're going to go over for today. If you like what you're seeing, please like, share, follow, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. I'd appreciate it. If you know anybody that might be interested in this kind of content, let them know about it. That'd be awesome too. There's a hype button. If you're into that, you can hit the hype button. That helps out the channel too. All that stuff's free. Anyway, leave a comment if there's anything else you want to see more of or know more about. Or if there's something in there that you know about that, you know, I've missed of, please put it in the comment. I always love to learn new stuff. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. This rod run was super special for me. And the reason why is because this is my and my wife's 25th anniversary this year. And whenever we got married, we went to Gatlinburg for a honeymoon, and the rod run was going on. We didn't even know about it. And so when we hit that rod run the first time, we had a blast for our honeymoon, got a chance to check out the cars, and we've been back every year since. This year, unfortunately, she had to work, didn't get a chance to get off, but we got a chance to get down here to Florida. But anyway, me and my dad had a great time. We went around, and you can see some really cool stuff we ended up picking up. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I appreciate you coming back to see me, and I hope you catch you on the next one. Thank you. Of course, it's missing the windshield. And this is the Union. Picked up this whipped creamer. What do you think? Your Arnold Schwarzenegger here with creamer. Opens and closes the hood. All right, give me 1 second and we'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah, that's Wayne Carini. He says, let me out of here. I'm Wayne Carini.
Don't worry, folks. After all, it's only a cartoon.